It's time for the mic drop. I am each show going deep on one topic affecting our community and hopes we can all learn a little more. Now, while watching today's Congressional Gold Medal ceremony honoring the law enforcement officers who defended our Capitol and democracy against insurrection, I thought well-deserved and much needed. It's taken almost 2 years for their bravery and valor to be formally recognized with this award. By the way, the highest honor Congress can present, but it's finally come. And honestly speaking, the timing couldn't be better. You know what? Why don't we take a few moments to relax in the shade provided by the parents of fallen Officer Brian Sicknick and their supporters as they were receiving condolences from congressional leaders. Well, that was chilly. I hope somebody brought a proton pack because there was a ghost loose in the rotunda last night. Now, when asked about the moment, Officer Sicknick's mother, Gladys, said, "They're just two-faced. I'm just tired of them standing there and saying how wonderful the Capitol Police is, and then they turn around and go down to Mar-a-Lago and kiss his ring and come back and stand here and sit with it just hurts." And you know what? I'm sure it must. Her son was one of the officers who lost their lives in the aftermath of the insurrection. So hearing certain members of Congress downplaying the events of the day, or others like Kevin McCarthy criticizing the commission investigating the attack, must be especially galling for her. I mean, it is for me, which is why I watched today's ceremony with gratitude. First, gratitude for the officers, obviously, but the honors that they received were well-earned and well-deserved. But I'm also grateful for the reminder of what we went through and might have lost without them. It's not hyperbolic of me to say that these officers might have saved our democracy. And now, just 2 years later, incoming members of the next Congress, more than likely led by Mr. McCarthy, are vowing to end investigations into the insurrection and, get this, investigate the investigators. Now, I don't know what they'll be looking for exactly, and you know what? My guess is that they don't either. All they do know is that the search for the truth of that day, one of the more heinous in our nation's history, must be stopped. I know they haven't forgotten the events of that day. The degradation of the halls of Congress, the feces smeared on the walls. So the only conclusion I can draw from them wanting to end the January 6th committee is that they're either monumental cowards or they're complicit in some way. The idea that elected officials would so publicly put partisanship over the preservation of our country is disgraceful and shows you exactly how unfit they are to lead. And the fact that it's been announced that it'll be issuing criminal referrals shows us why they're needed, just like today's ceremony was. Which is why I welcome the Sicknick shade. We can't allow the sacrifices these officers made to be pushed aside for political gamesmanship and score settling. They deserve better. This nation deserves better. And as always, it falls to us to make sure that it doesn't happen. I just hope we're up for it.